South Africa's inflation ticked up to 2.8% year-on-year in April, driven by rising food costs, though it remains within the central bank's target range, according to data released by statistics agencies. Moreover, month-on-month inflation was 0.3%, down from 0.4% in March. Meanwhile, key contributors to the rise included housing and utilities at 4.4% and food and non-alcoholic beverages at 4%. Additionally, the annual core inflation rate fell to 3%, the lowest since July 2021. Economist Koketso Manu shares insights on the CPI trends.
Consumer inflation ticked up only slightly in the month of April. It posted 2.8% year-on-year, up from 2.7% in March. We did continue to see core inflation remaining muted, fuel price declines continued. So we saw deflation on both a month-on-month and on a year-on-year basis. The biggest surprise was on food inflation, where we did see quite a steep increase on a month-on-month basis, which was driven by meat and vegetable price increases. So on a year-on-year basis, we saw food inflation rising from 2.7% to 4% in the month of April. We think that this monthly pressure is reflective of margin pressures at the producer or supplier level that have been now passed on to the consumer. We could continue to see some pressure on food inflation going forward, but that will be mitigated by fuel price declines. So for the month of May, for example, we see inflation remaining stable, and we continue to expect inflation to remain below 4.5%, at least for the remainder of this half. Then going into the second half, we should see a rising trend taking shape, but it will on an annual average, we will continue to see inflation remaining quite subdued, reflecting soft oil prices, a recovery in the rand, and generally weak economic activity that will weigh on the ability of producers to really fully pass on pricing pressure. And we think that this will continue to create space, or at least sustain space rather, for monetary policy easing. So we think that there is ample space for the committee to continue cutting interest rates this year. However, we are still cognizant that a turbulent global environment, risk aversion, will keep the Reserve Bank cautious. So we don't think that the next cut will come through next week. But as I said, there's more than enough space for the Reserve Bank to continue cutting interest rates.